What if two rival powers, locked in Cold War tensions, forged a weapon that slipped through defenses like a ghost, striking with precision where others failed? While icons like the F-14 Tomcat and MiG-29 stole the spotlight, the SEPECAT Jaguar prowled in the shadows, supersonic, ground-hugging, and ruthlessly effective. But how did this joint creation redefine low-level warfare? And why has its legacy been undervalued? Dive in as we dissect the predator that history nearly erased, revealing secrets that could reshape your view of aviation's unsung heroes. The Jaguar's story ignites in the early 1960s amid escalating Cold War demands. Britain and France, both grappling with aging fleets, identified overlapping needs. The RAF sought a supersonic trainer to replace the fallen Gnat and Hawker Hunter, while the French Air Force aimed to phase out the Fouga Magister Lockheed T-33 and Dassault Mystère 4. What started as a simple advanced jet trainer, outlined in RAF's Operational Requirement 362, evolved dramatically. By 1964, shared ambitions led to a Memorandum of Understanding in May 1965, birthing SEPECAT, a collaboration between Breguet, later Dassault, and the British Aircraft Corporation. Analytically, this partnership was groundbreaking, the first Anglo-French combat aircraft designed in metric units for efficiency. Initial concepts favored Breguet's BR-121 for its compact size and cost-effectiveness, but requirements shifted. The trainer morphed into a tactical strike platform, incorporating reconnaissance and nuclear capabilities. As Soviet threats intensified, challenges mounted. The 1967 cancellation of the Anglo-French Variable Geometry project redirected focus, amplifying the Jaguar's role. Prototypes took flight on September 8, 1968, but not without hurdles. Engine development and role expansions ballooned costs, turning a budget trainer into a heavy tactical beast. This evolution underscores a key lesson in military aviation. Adaptability in design often trumps initial blueprints, setting the stage for a jet that excelled in unforeseen ways. At its core, the Jaguar is a twin-engine swept-wing monoplane optimized for survival over speed, powered by two Rolls-Royce Turbomeca Adour MK 102 turbofans, each delivering 22.75 kilonewtons dry thrust and 32.5 kilonewtons with afterburner. It achieves a top speed of 1,699 kilometers per hour, Mach 1.6 at altitude, but cruises effectively at 1,350 kilometers per hour near sea level. Dimensions reveal its compact lethality: 16.83 meters long, 8.69 meter wingspan, and a max takeoff weight of 15,700 kilograms. What sets it apart analytically? High wing loading ensures stability at low altitudes, ideal for terrain-following flights at 600 miles per hour, just feet from the ground. Fixed intakes, chosen over variable geometry for simplicity, enhance reliability in rough conditions. Rugged tricycle landing gear with STOL capabilities allows operations from improvised runways, a nod to its guerrilla warfare ethos. Compared to contemporaries like the A-10 Thunderbolt, the Jaguar prioritizes speed over armor, dodging threats via low-level evasion rather than absorption. Yet, this design choice exposes a trade-off: limited high-altitude performance, where power-to-weight ratios lag behind agile fighters like the Mirage F1, engine upgrades like the Mk-104 or India's Mk-811 incrementally boosted thrust, but the core philosophy remained: a survivor built for the dirt, not the dazzle. The Jaguar's arsenal transforms it from trainer to Terminator, carrying up to 4,500 kilograms across 5 hardpoints. Standard armament includes two 30mm DIFA or ADEN cannons for strafing, plus options like Matra rocket pods, AS-37 Martel anti-radar missiles, laser-guided AS-30LS, AIM-9 Sidewinders, Rockeye cluster bombs, and even the AN-52 nuclear bomb in select variants. Its role? Primarily close air support, interdiction, and reconnaissance, with avionics evolving from inertial navigation and Doppler radar to modern upgrades like GPS, helmet-mounted displays, and TIALD laser designators. In analysis, this versatility shines. Overwing pylons and export models add air-to-air punch, while in-flight refueling extends combat radius to 908 kilometers. India's Darren 3 upgrade integrates AESA radar and ASRA-AM missiles, enhancing medium-altitude strikes. Unlike pure fighters, the Jaguar excels in ground roles, but this specialization limits dogfighting. A deliberate focus that proved pivotal in asymmetric conflicts where precision ground attacks turn tides without aerial supremacy. Pilots rave about the Jaguar's ruggedness and reliability, a workhorse that absorbs punishment and delivers. RAF veteran Air Vice Marshal Bob Judson notes its evolution. We ironed out challenges, improving engines and avionics. Strengths include exceptional low-level performance, with camouflage aiding stealth in terrain-hugging flights. STOL gear enables rough field ops, and self-sealing tanks boost survivability. Analytically, its high wing loading provides stability for accurate strikes, outperforming in harsh environments where flashier jets falter. In the Gulf War, it flew 600-plus sorties unscathed, proving dependability. Compared to the MiG-29, the Jaguar's simplicity reduces maintenance, ensuring high sortie rates, a strategic edge in prolonged campaigns. No jet is flawless, and the Jaguar's trainer roots betray it. Judson highlights handling vices and low power-to-weight ratio, making it risky in mishandling. Poor turning radius and limited agility doom it in dogfights against nimble foes like the MiG-29 or Mirage F1. Avionics aged rapidly. Early models lacked modern countermeasures, vulnerable to advanced SAMS. High-altitude performance suffers, with thrust insufficient for sustained climbs. Analytically, these stem from design compromises, prioritizing low-level strikes over versatility. Upgrades mitigated some, but core aerodynamics remain unchangeable. As Judson says, the airframe is the airframe. In symmetric wars, this could be fatal, yet in its niche, weaknesses become calculated risks. The Jaguar's combat record builds suspense through real-world trials. Entering service in 1973, France, and 1974, RAF. It first struck in 1977 during France's Operation Lamentin in Mauritania, neutralizing Polisario threats. In Chad's conflicts 1978 to 1986, it logged thousands of sorties in scorching heat, proving endurance. Tension peaked in the 1991 Gulf War. RAF Jaguars flew 612 sorties, French 615, demolishing Iraqi tanks and runways with 0 losses, a testament to low-level tactics evading radar. India's 1999 Kargil War saw daring Himalayan missions, bombing peaks at 18,000 feet amid anti-air fire. Bosnia's 1995 Operation Deliberate Force added precision strikes. Analytically, these ops highlight adaptability. From deserts to mountains, the Jaguar's ruggedness shone, but exposed avionics gaps against modern defenses. Exports to Ecuador, Nigeria, and Oman saw action in border skirmishes, while India's fleet endures, upgraded for 2034 service. The Jaguar stands unique as aviation's pragmatic predator. First, metric-designed RAF jet, a Franco-British milestone influencing future collaborations like the Eurofighter. Unlike glamorous F-15s, it shunned headlines for utility, shoulder-mounted wings for clearance, parallel production for efficiency. Analytically, its export success, India's 160-plus units, local HAL production underscores affordability and modularity. Upgrades like Darren 3 with ASA radar extend life, integrating drones and modern missiles. In an era of high-tech dominance, its low-level focus remains relevant for asymmetric warfare, proving that reliability trumps flash. Why the oversight? No Hollywood glamour perhaps, but the Jaguar's impact is undeniable, reshaping joint designs, winning wars quietly, reliable, rugged, relentless. This Cold War tactician demands rediscovery, its lessons vital for future conflicts. If this deep dive ignited your curiosity, subscribe now, comment your insights, and share to fuel the views. Let's uncover more aviation enigmas together.